Hi everyone, here is a little update on Atom. I added a few options which are now available. The first one is an option to change the length of the lines between the particles. You can animate this value, but also it's much easier to see the number of created lines when they are shorter. So for example, here I change the distance, the length, to say 30, and you can change the count and you see exactly what is happening per particle. Okay, and you can animate this value to make the lines growing. Okay, so that was the first new option. The second new thing is a smooth disappear option in the faces parameter here. In the lines parameter, this option reduces the radius of the lines depending on the distance between the particles, but for the faces it changes the vertex color from white to black, so you can use a vertex color map to fade the faces at render time. So if I apply a multi-subobject material on Atom, okay, you can see on the third material, which is the one I use for the faces, I applied a vertex color map in the opacity. So nothing changes in the viewport, just because Max doesn't update really well when you use a map in opacity, especially a vertex color one. So if you disable the option and render like that, all the faces are 100%, okay, right? And if you enable it, you can see they are starting to fade a little bit, so it really depends on the animation. Basically there's the same as the lines, so when the distance is much closer to the limit distance, the opacity is set to 0, and when it's shorter it's set to 1. So the result will be a lot more fluid and natural, probably. Okay. And the last option is a support of external geometry instead of particles. So I can pick a mesh. I will just create a geosphere, for example. And in Atom, I will pick it directly instead of picking a particle flow. So it takes vertices as input. So you can deform your source mesh, animate it, change the number of vertices. Here I will add, I don't know, maybe a stretch. Oh, no. On the source mesh. Okay, and you can see that it updates the Atom object. Okay, you can animate the number of vertices. So for example, with a slice modifier, you can make the atom appear and disappear. Okay, and you also have a new option, which is a vertex selection. So you can specify to use only the selected vertices. And with this option you can make cool animation with a volume select modifier, for example. So I will remove the slice, the stretch one, add a volume select in the vertex. Okay. We can animate the gizmo. So that's another way to control the atom object. Gives you more control on the geometry. That's it. I hope you like it. It's already available, so you can update your version if you already bought it, or buy it directly, this one. Cheers!